chat. Oh my god. Yo, chat. Is lit, chat. Is lit. Wow. Yo. Oh my god, dog. What is going on right now? Yo, chat, y'all, you know the AEW chat, y'all gotta fill me in. I don't know, was y'all wrong this time? Oh, Kenny gonna win a redemption. He needs to win next week. Or he's gonna have a lot more in common than with what's his name? With Hangman Adam Page than what we thought. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm so at a loss for words. Usually I like to do a little monologue, you know what I mean, before talking. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm really at a loss for words right now. I thought we had redemption booked, chat. I don't even have the live set up. My bad. Hold on. I thought redemption was booked. Kenny Omega was gonna win the title at Yo. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy, bro. Like what? Like if Kenny Omega loses next week, I know it ain't gonna hit me too much because y'all know what I wanted. I wanted that MJF. I wanted that Will Ospreay since day one. If Kenny Omega loses next week, that's gonna be crazy. If MJF loses next week, I ain't gonna. It's gonna be like for whatever reason they pulled the trigger early. Tony Khan threw a curveball. They're gonna have a classic. I'm not gonna go nuclear. I would have went nuclear in the beginning. If Mark Briscoe would have beat MJF, I would have went nuclear. But to be honest, it would have been a little bit harder to go nuclear because that match was so fire. It was like Mark Briscoe almost gave me an anxiety attack a few times. But you know what I mean. And oh god, I'm gonna have to holler at the chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm at a loss for words. It's not too many times a professional wrestler where I see something where I'm like, whoa. Not only you threw a curveball, I have no idea where this is going. Only thing we know was Will Ospreay going to the O, and that's the only thing we damn near knew. God, man, if Kenny Omega, if I'm thinking off the top of my head, I'm just thinking Kenny Omega wins. They run it back at Redemption. Kenny Omega wins again, and then I don't even know, bro. But I'm gonna say what's up with the chat, man. I don't even have no long monologue because I have no clue what's going on. The sickos need to fill me in now because I'm definitely lost, man. As far as the show tonight, this was probably, if you ask me, this was my favorite Dynamite of 2026. Since the first beginning, incredible backstage segment by MJF. Oh, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega in the back. Started off a half-hour match. Mark Briscoe coming this close a hair to beating MJF. You know he beat him before in the table and tax match. He couldn't do it when the Triple B was on the line, but we already knew that. Fire, man. Uh, we got Sheeta, the new TNT Championship. I kind of knew that Chris Statlander wasn't gonna win. Um, yeah, dog. This was a fire. Oh yeah, it's fire. Y'all see the new Ring of Honor title, all black, fire, bro. Will Ospreay, John Moxley fire tag team match. This was one of the better flowing Dynamites. This is how I want to see Dynamite book right after a classic pay-per-view Forbidden Door. It's almost like Forbidden Door was like extended. Forbidden Door felt like it was extended. We got Swerve and Will Ospreay, and then we go to Dynamite, and all of this just God, bro, fire, man. But I'm gonna say what's up with the chat, man. Let me pull the chat up real quick. We got a lot to talk about tonight, dog. We got a lot of speculation. We got a lot of hypotheticals. We gonna see what's up, man. I see my man. Who is that? I see my man True with OZ with the early super chats. I'ma holler at y'all. Rando back. My man Colin was in the building. Rod, Gregory, Felicia's in the building. I know my man Sir Smoke a lot. Mr. Maui Wowie's in the building. Gregory in the building. Fearfully Confident gave me the sicko honorary award. He in the building. Who else we got? Oh yeah, we can't forget we got Michelle. I know Vita, Felicia somewhere in there. Ladies somewhere in there. We got Outsanity, Shanti, Warlock, Kim was in the building. Who else we got? Who else we got? We got JJ in the building. Agony back in the usual suspects. Alright, hold on, man. We got to talk about this. My man Jay Buckets, Mr. Oh, yeah, but let me not forget my man Mr. MIQT. Yo, Christopher, what's poppin'? Yo, we gotta talk about this. I gotta hit the pose like a stripper. Let me see what the super chat saying real quick. Then we gonna go right into the pose. We got OZ saying, my man, shout out Mike, man. My man Mike on YouTube said the gold coin. OZ says 8.5 out of 10 show. This is probably the first time I got a Dynamite rated higher than OZ. So let's go to a 5. I love you. I respect you. I'm so glad you didn't go nuclear again. But Kenny is beating MJF next week, I'm afraid. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. I can't go nuclear over that. Kenny beat MJF in a fire match when everything was on the line. I can't go nuclear over that. I'm already psychologically prepared for Kenny to beat MJF. I'm not psychologically prepared for MJF to actually win. And Kenny could, yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Yo, I gotta FaceTime some of y'all next week if Kenny lose. I wanna see the salt. I wanna see the tears dripping down y'all face. Shout out to the sickos. I know Kenny, y'all man. Kenny, my man too. Kenny Moore, y'all man. Y'all been riding with him since day one. If he gets in the same bandwagon of Hangman, that could never. Oh my, that changes everything, y'all. OG said justice for for the heater remote. RIP. Nah, that's a fact. Yo, that's a fact. Handsome says the best Dynamite in months, hands down. That's what I'm thinking. Yo, OZ, I got this Dynamite like a. Whew. Yo, OZ, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to think of anything on this show that wasn't just perfection. And I just hate to say it because I sound like I'm glazing, but even if I say Will Ospreay and Moxley, I feel like I'm kind of reaching. Everything on this show was just, especially the Don Callis family. I tried to tell you, boy. Now you had to get the DP, not the DP that y'all be talking about. Because every time I say DP, there's another DP. It's short for discipline. But I know a lot of y'all, yeah, man. It's just LA gang terminology. But yeah, he got disciplined tonight, man, and that ain't gonna be the only one. The booking was on point, a beginning, middle, and consistently told a story between MJF, Will, Kenny. Tony Khan needs to keep it like this. KO has to lose. Damn! Wow. True says definitely best Dynamite so far. Yo, OZ, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I've been saying that, dog. Like, this was my favorite Dynamite of 2026. The only Dynamite that I could think that I like, I can't say I like. Oh my god! Only thing I could think of is Blood and Guts, bro. And that was like a pay per view. That was like a highlight feature Dynamite. This was just a regular Dynamite that I had my expectations low because I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching AEW. After a crazy pay per view, it seems like AEW takes their foot off the gas just a little bit. Just a little bit, then they build up, then you know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's a core, it's just a solid show, solid show. This literally felt like an extension to Forbidden Door, and it was like, man, they came out blowing, man. Warlock says, happy Canada Day to all my Canadians out there. Shout out to the Canadians, man. You know, one of my favorite groups was the Heart Foundation, man. Man. I ain't gonna lie, chat. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put the poll up, and yo, how is this even possible, bro? This is insane. Hold on, chat. Oh my god, yo, maybe I need to update OBS. All right. Jay Swiss says it's time for AEW Dynamite to be. That will. Ooh. Jay Swiss, they move it to Mondays. That'll be insanity. All right, let me put the poll up real quick, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be busting it up with the chat a little bit because y'all gotta help me out with this one, man. I wish my man Chris Collins was in here. Hold on. Who wins next week? MJF, Kenny Omega. Now look, I'm gonna keep this poll up probably for like 10. I'm not gonna rush to take this poll down. I'm gonna keep it up during the whole conversation. Who wins next week? I'm pretty sure everybody in here saw Dynamite. Tony Khan. I asked for yo OZ. I was getting breadcrumbs, right? Tony Khan, Tony Khan, bro, I'm trying to lose weight. You see, I got a little dad bod, man. I need the protein, but I'm trying to lose weight. You gave me the steak and lobster. That was cool. You gave me the tomahawk, the filet mignon, the asparagus. Sweet potato, you gave me that. That was cool. He comes around, turns around, and pulls up with a whole catering menu. Not the menu. He just pulls up with it's Thanksgiving all over again and again and again. It's scary, chat. And yo, I'm telling y'all right now, I know that y'all like the sickos like to give a lot of excuses and stuff like that. I'm telling you, remember I said this is why Hangman Adam Page needs to not come back and he cannot go for the title as long as possible. Because when you have stipulations like this, hypothetically, if Hangman Page would have just turned around and came back out of nowhere, this don't even fit. It don't hit the same. It's like, all right, Kenny Omega, whatever happens, he'll go for the title again. It only hits a certain way because Cody Rhodes, he went to the Fit, but he never challenged for the title again. We haven't even seen Hangman Adam Page since he did this stipulation. Let's also know, chat, we don't know. We hope Kenny Omega's good. He looks good. He seems good. He seems like one of the best shape of his life, but he keeps alluding to this might be the last time. Hopefully he's good, but he does have the medical condition. Anything could be possible. We don't know what's happening backstage. This is scary. Think about it, chat. Yo, all right, let me think. I'm going to read the chat in a little bit. I see a few super chats. I'm thinking, all right, Kenny Omega, I'm guessing he's going to win. But also I'm thinking like, bro, why wouldn't he want to win in Canada? That's redemption. I mean, it's predictable as hell. We see it coming a mile away. But we seen Ospreay beating Swerve a mile away. No disrespect. I'm gonna talk about that too. People keep coming up to Swerve asking him about me. Y'all gotta stop, bro. One ass whooping was enough for me. We all knew Ospreay was beating Swerve. That was predictable, but it was still a masterpiece. It actually took the place of match of the year. Great job to them two. Redemption, Kenny Omega winning in Canada. Okay, it was predictable, but we all knew it was gonna happen. Why not? Oh man. I'm gonna read some of the super chats. I'll read some of the regular chat because I'll be forgetting the super chats a lot, man. OZ said the EP where the Death Riders and DCF were battling in the main event was my favorite. My only beef tonight was Shinda with it. My man Jay White is. I like her, bro. But you know what? She's new to me though. Shida, I should say. Hiraku Shida. Yeah, she's new to me. I want to kind of God, I practice her name, but I know it's not Persephone. Persephone? Persephone. Because it's not the T in it. All right, Persephone. I wanted her to win. I think everybody wanted her to win. But she cost Chris the title, which was cool too. True says that's how we get triple threat. If MJF loses next week, it's the best storyline. Hold on, how we get triple threat? MJF lose. Kenny Omega wins. But MJF still has to find a way to wiggle in the title shot. So how would he wiggle in? Wolf, shout out to Wolf. Wolf YouTube is gonna be a time limit draw. Yo, my man Wolf might have Wolf gave up the spoiler. Yo, bro, you work for AEW? I think bro might have gave up the spoiler, dog. That's how you get out of this. That's how you get out of this. Yeah, I totally forget about the time limit, bro. Being from the Fed. Bobby, I love that promo you cut on Swerve where you talked about how he beat you within an inch of your life and you cost him the match on site. Yo, that's hilarious, dog. Yeah, yo, Wolf, Warlock. Wolf might have gave the spoiler, y'all. Bro said Tom. That's the only way to get out of this. Yeah, that's what's good. Damn. Yo, Wolf, yeah, dog. Shout out to you, bro. That's the only way to get out of this. Then go right to redemption. To have Kenny Omega win a redemption. He gets auto rematch. Yeah, facts. Handsome says, I feel you so much, but he responded to somebody else. But damn well it's not going down that way. You know deep down it's not. All right, so hold on. Let me see what Phantom said that he responded to. My man Jordan in the building. What's up, Jordan? Damn, I can't even see what he said. Damn, late to the party. What's up, Rick? Ricardo, what's poppin'? He faces MJF at the pay-per-view. You might be right, yeah. One of the best storylines, Will with Mox. Kenny now, MJF in the mix could be the best storylines ever told. Yeah, facts. He worked with the best wrestling show. I think we got MJF Ospreay at All In. Kenny versus Moxley? That'd be fire. I want MJF versus Ospreay. I'm thinking like it's hard for me to see them busted the sickos bubble and having. Do you understand how that building? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let me see something, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hold on. Alright. I honestly don't see. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Hold on, chat. This is too important, man. Let me see something, man. I just want to see, bro. Hold on, it's like $300 to get down there. Oh, front tier is $100. Hold on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is too. This is real. This is that important, bro. Hold on, let me see. July 8th. Let me see. July, August. Oh, let me see. July 8th. Oh no, I would have to go like the 7th. Let me go July 7th. And if I come back, hold on, I gotta see something real quick. It's that much on the line. 300 Frontier. All right, I'm not saying I'm going. I was just interested, man. All right, bro. Is that is that important? Well, I gotta contemplate like, oh, I might gotta see this up close and personal, dog. Florida's not the furthest. It's not the furthest, you know what I mean? Oh man, this is gonna be special, dog. This is gonna be special regardless, man. See it do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see how many. Let me see how much the. Hold on. AEW Dynamite Beach Break. Uh, I don't even have to look up AEW tickets. I already know, like they be AEW be showing love, bro. Let me see. Look at this, bro. Even if I spent 3 on a flight and I just busted up in the nosebleeds, look at this, bro. 57. Or I could go to Tick Pick. The boy Allen Owens, he be on Tick Pick. He'll go the last minute and get some crazy seats the last minute. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm gonna go. I'm. It's just that much on the line, chat. Yo, Kenny Omega lose. Oh my god, bro. I think that flips all in upside down, bro. Yo, Hangman Adam Page gotta pop up at some point, bro. We all want to go by. Yeah, Mike, that's a fact. Is it at a beach? Yo, Felicia, that's a good question. Yo, chat, is beach break usually at a beach? I don't think so. Hold on. AEW beach break. Let me look up 2025. I can't remember. I don't think so. I think it's just a theme. But you never know with Tony Khan. He'll come through with the yeah, man. He'll come through. We'll be all out there on the beach, bro. Do a poll for whether. Oh, I got you, Jose. I'm pretty sure everybody gonna see you. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. It's not the cheapest, but it's also not. Yeah, man. I hop on Frontier real quick. I could actually probably get the Frontier ticket on Afterpay or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it when it's that much on the line, dog. I'm scared of this one, bro. I mean, I know Kenny Omega has to win, right? Oh, Beach Break is an outside venue. Oh my God, what, Dak? Oh man, Beach Break is an outside venue. Is that true, y'all? Yo, New Generation, they shut down Spirit. I would have hopped on Spirit fast. Bobby, a charter bus. Oh, you joking, Gregory? But I ain't gonna lie. That's just a long ass drive, bro. Yeah, that's a long ass drive, man. Beach Bake is outside. It's gonna be hot as hell. Beach Break is outside. Y'all sure? I could have swore. I don't remember Beach Break last year being outside. Wow, bro. Hold on. Beach Bake. Yo, Gregory, it's gonna be hot as balls out there. I ain't gonna lie. The past few days, I'll be in the studio most of the time. And if I get in a car, then I'll go somewhere. I'm around AC, but for whatever reason, yesterday, I was in the sun a little bit more than usually, and I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even know it was that hot outside, bro. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, this would be worth it. This would be worth it, man. Yo, the poll is running tight. I'm gonna keep it up a few minutes, but I see one half of the poll. It say 58. Oh, yeah, I might as well. Let me just end it. Let me see what's up, man. I gotta see what this poll looking like, bro. 59% says Kenny Omega, 41 MJF, 188 votes. Ah man, this is one of the biggest matches of the year, bro. I cannot believe they're doing this off of Swerve and Will Ospreay, man. Like this one thing about wrestling, man. Like you never Swerve and Will Ospreay just had the match of the year, and it's just like okay, it lived for hold on, it happened Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, basically all of Wednesday. As soon as Dynamite comes, it's like, whoa, we get hit with another one where this is going to be match of the year contender. This is going to be a contender. I don't know if it's going to be as good, but I'll be a fool to act like they don't have the ability to take it to that level, man. Everything is on the line, bro. Everything is on the line. Damn, y'all. We finna get beach baked. Heat nothing, cold way worse. You think? I think that heat is draw. I mean, it's bad. It's bad either way. I feel like I could take the cold a little bit more because I could just put long johns on. You can't do nothing with that sun hitting you, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna have to wear my workout. Look, I'm gonna have to wear these. I'm gonna have to wear my workout shorts. Yeah, man. I'm putting on a beater. I'm gonna wear the what's the name? Hold on. I don't know if I'm going, Chad. I'm just talking. I'm kind of speaking prematurely. I ain't even do my finances. But yeah, bro, hold on. I'm wearing one of these, chat. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all gonna see your boy Bobby Masu, or I might have to do the OG. Hold on. I'm a grandpa. Let me stop being cool, man. Let me throw on the thong slippers, man. How much is they, man? Yeah, man. I'm gonna be at beach break like this on my white boy joint. Yo, and I'm dead serious too. See, that's the greatest thing about being old. I'm not trying to catch up. I got a few things with swag or whatever. I got a few things that look cool. Everything else, I really don't be caring about. My kids be having all the denim tear and spite or whatever, all that stuff. You talk. If I go to beach break and it's outside and Tony Khan doing all of that, y'all gonna see all toes. I'm wearing some short ass shorts and I'm wearing a beater. Facts. Yeah, I guarantee too. Why y'all gonna be cracking up, bro? No, this is a fact, bro. Oh man, this is gonna be Bobby would be like Michael DeSante from GTA 5. Yo, Felicia, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I never had these. I'm thinking they were hurt though. But I would rock these too. But I don't know if that's gonna be hot. I might just need these, man. Give me one of these, bro. I don't even care, bro. Y'all can joke or what, man. I'm gonna be comfortable as crap out there, bro. Oh my god. Yo, Triple GPT. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Triple GPT cholesterol is high as Mr. Maui Wowie. Triple GPT cholesterol is high as Sir Smoke a Lot, dog. Guaranteed. You know why? Well, Bobby Masu, why you say his cholesterol is high as Sir Smoke a Lot? He's sitting up there, yo, Triple GPT, go ahead and tell me this is not interesting. Tell me with a straight face that, oh, but Phoebe and Brock Lesnar in a steel cage match at SummerSlam, your second two biggest event, pales in comparison what they're going to do on a regular Dynamite. Tell me that with a straight face. Stop it, bro. You seen what happened? You see how it feels important. Hell in a Cell, 100 F5s, 200 power bombs. We don't care. You could keep it. If anything, maybe the Fed needs to go on beach break. Roll on Netflix beach break. The product's been ice cold. They can use it. This is sad, bro. What you see in Triple GPT is someone that just booked the show. This is story at its finest. Beginning, middle, end. We all learned this in first grade. It actually means something. It means everything. Stop it, bro. You want to see part 2 of a movie? This gonna be a movie, guaranteed. Oh, snap. Ricochet in the building. Yo, shout out Ricochet. He gonna be on Collision tomorrow, man. The man gonna be in the building. Damn, I wish I could see what Ricochet said, yo. Yo, shout out Ricochet, man. We got the W's in the chat for Ricochet, man. You know, that's my man, bro. Oh, man. This is crazy. Rampage said, yo, Bobby, any place I could send you a DM or email by idea? Yeah, hit me on X. If you got X, hit me on there. Or let me think. I gotta put the Discord join up. You can hit me on there too. Yo, Rampage, you got X? Bobby, Brian Cage was wearing the Fiend pants. The Flen pants? I gotta see that. Big Talol with the test says, for what it's worth, I do think MJF is losing, but imagine MJF wins. Ospreay goes to All In to fight in honor of Omega, and Hangman interferes to help him win to get back at MJF. I think that'd be fire. Ooh. Hangman interferes. Yo, Talon, I ain't gonna lie. You know the only thing I'm thinking about that, bro? Why would Hangman interfere? Because, bro, Hangman, you got beat fair and square. MJF didn't even cheat. He beat Hangman fair and square. If Hangman spin the block and come back, I think he need to be healed. If anything, Hangman might need to take his ass to Clearwater, Florida, and cost Kenny Omega the title and say, you in the same boat with me. Yo, imagine that, y'all. No, I'm just the crabs in a barrel. I'm pulling you down with me. MJF, Hangman and a Page, Kenny Omega. The winner gets to never compete for a title shot. That stipulation gets lifted. That would be kind of hard. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I'm not gonna lie. If you lose a match to never get a title shot again, I believe 100% you should never get a title shot again. Are you excited for a movie night part 2 tomorrow? That nigga is crazy. But Triple GBC said we can keep it, brother. Pipe down. Ricochet worst nightmare. Ricochet Bobby not watching Collision. Nah, Collision. I ain't gonna lie. It's Thursday. Yeah, I gotta tap into Collision, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm liking what what's the name doing on there? Tommaso, Jericho. Collision got a few things on there, bro. Curveball of the century, yeah. Before I take a truce, I take him to hell with me. Oh, yo, see? Yo, Jay Buckets, did Hangman say that? Oh no, bro. Oh no, man. That's the thing. Yeah, we don't even know what Ricochet doing at All In. It could get scary, bro. It could get scary, man. Collision of that TNA will be buried tomorrow. Bobby is definitely watching. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I got to, but I think Tony Khan, he said, all right. Tony Khan said, let's go. This another thing too. I don't know if y'all noticed, chat. Watching this Dynamite, it was like, okay, because I seen something else that I was like, oh snap, Tony Khan. Hold on, where is that? Tony Khan said something that I'm like, oh, he's listening. Damn, where is that? Hold on. Let me try to find it. Tony Khan said that. Oh well, start. Was it 7 p.m.? Look, chat. Tony Khan announced that Redemption will start at 7 p.m. I'm telling you, WWE better watch it, dog. Cause a few more, oh my god, the booking is getting better. The booking is getting unstoppable. Now he's going early on the pay-per-views. Oh, Bobby Bassoon, why does this matter? He's listening to the people. It's not like he's listening to every single thing because you can't do that. Not everybody knows the long-term goal 3, 6, 9 months out. He's listening though. He said, yo, okay, chat. Y'all was up 3, 4 a.m. Let me dial it back to 7. It's just little signs. And on the other hand, across the street, you got another company saying they don't give a shit what the fans say. Running all 100,000 ads, 100,000 commercials, and good luck. I promise you, dog. Redemption, that might be up there with Double or Nothing, man. I think the flow of the who knows what the stipulation is gonna be by the time this show comes around. If he's booking like this, we're guaranteed a fire Dynamite next week too. It's just like, come on, man. It's getting fire. Bryce says MJF and Kenny is gonna blow the house down. What's next for Swerve though? Ooh, I forgot about. Believe it or not, I forgot about Swerve, dog. What is next for Swerve? What's next for Swerve, bro? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. What's next for Swerve? That's like a crazy question. Like, oh man, hold on. We didn't even get into Dynamite yet. What's next for bro? Coming off of one of the greatest matches of all time, match of the year for sure. He wanted power. Remember, I said in my video. Now I'm just calling it down the middle. I'm not downplaying nothing. Swerve loss to Kenny Omega for the EVP. He came close, but it didn't count. He came close to beating Ospreay in the Owen. It didn't count. He's saying anything by any means necessary. Do y'all know when you lose a match like this, you had a great match. You had the match of the year. Bro lost gallons of blood. He couldn't even make it to Dynamite. What do you do with Swerve and Owen and the Owen? I got an idea. I got an idea. Think about it, chat. Swerve had Ospreay won until the Death Riders came on the apron. And they started doing their little, I don't want to disrespect it, say cheerleader thing. Let's just say they started giving Will Ospreay the little nudge to go over Swerve. I'm sure Nana didn't like it. I'm sure Swerve didn't like it. We might need a straight dog fight at All In. But All In might be too early. Swerve might need that fade at Redemption. Who knows, man? This is, oh my God. Yo, the possibilities is unlimited. What percentage of Forbidden Door was ads, by the way? Oh my, was 0? I don't remember any. I don't. No, 0. I don't remember no ads on Forbidden Door, bro. Rod said Wembley. Yeah, yeah. I would like that, but I think if Swerve got a problem with Moxley, he ain't gonna wait till All In. Trust me. Me and him feud, and it didn't even last too long before he pulled up on me. He John Moxley, and he know John Moxley the same way. That's gonna be a dog fight, and the Continental title gonna be on the line, and nobody can't be ringside. Oh my god! You know what we could do at Redemption? Will can challenge for John for the final test to see if he's ready for All In. Damn, Bryce, they so cool though right now. Yo, Bryce, did you see what John Moxley did to Bandito? If Will go against John Moxley, this is a different John Moxley. Will go against that type of John Moxley, you might not be 100% for All In. That is fire though. That's a fire idea. That's a fire idea. But they so cool right now. John Moxley might take it too far, man. He might put the chair on his neck and say, "My bad, bro." You can't trust Moxley, man. Bobby, I gotta go to an interview, but I'll message you. All right, bro. Yo, Rampage, good luck on that interview, bro. I will look out for your message. Bobby, John officially will let Will join the crew tonight. That's another thing. Yeah, he gave him the pin. I don't think he gonna give him the pin and try to, you know what I mean, and try to do him dirty. But Bryce, that is a great idea, dog. That is an incredible idea, man. Hold on, let me see something, man. Bobby, you're on Swerve next time. Nah. Yo, this is another thing too. Before I get into Dynamite, I'm gonna need y'all to y'all gotta give me a break with this, bro. Seriously, man. Let me try to find this. Y'all are really wildin'. I don't know who in the chat or I don't know who done this, but damn, I thought I saved. I can't even. All right, hold on. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Yo, I don't know who in the chat done this, but y'all gotta chill, bro. Seriously, man. Yo, look at this.
Whose house?
Hey, you gonna beat up Bobby Monsoon anytime soon?
Maybe. After that match, he might like me.
Come on, bro. Can y'all just leave this shit alone, bro? Yeah, man, the situation happened. I'm trying to forget about it. Bro, really, Swerve is coming out the joint, and he's really gonna ask him about, like, what would possess you to do this, bro?
Hey, you gonna beat up Bobby Monsoon anytime soon?
Like, just one is not enough. This is what's wrong with the culture, man. We are so we could see somebody get beat up. We could see all this bad stuff happen, and you want it to happen again.
Maybe.
Then he says maybe. So. That's why I need to watch. I don't even know what to say about that, man. Oh, this is another thing too. Shout out to Swerve fit a double back. Yo, Sir Smoking like is crazy, dog. This is getting out of hand, bro. Hold on. Shout out to Fearfully Confident, man. Bro gave me a award, a full sickle picture. So he was screaming at Dynamite chanting AEW public and enjoying the sacred rants of the sicko. Hey, Triple GPT, you see this, man? They gave me an award. My man Fearfully Confident gave me an award, man. So, yeah, man, I definitely have an award in a long time. So, yeah, man, good looking. They say spin the block. OMG, my jaw hurts from laughing so much. Yeah, dog. They gotta. I can't believe he really said that to him. Let me see what's popping on here. All right, congrats. Philadelphia Street Fight. Hey, give me one of those too. You're fearfully confident, crazy. Uh, we already talked about that. Well, we could let's talk about this. I forgot. I can't even like this segment, bro. This segment is just incredible way to start it off, bro. Kenny Omega is an afterthought in MJF mind, bro. He straight look at Will Ospreay and says, "See you at Wembley, bruv." Looks at Kenny Omega, walks off on him. Man, MJF ability to just be this level, the level of believability, the level of storytelling, the level of energy, passion. It's just like, God, bro, the bar is set so high, dog. Will Ospreay, he's happy that he got his match, but he's just caught he's caught in between a lot, man. John Moxley gave him the pin, like Felicia said. You official Death Rider now. He turns around, Kenny Omega's right there. Telling him, bro, what you doing, man? That's the same guy that snapped your neck, almost ended your career. MJF in the ducky. Oh my God, this was so hard to start the show off, to set the tone, bro. We are missing this so much in wrestling. Having the match start off is cool, but having segments like this is just like, God, bro. We were seconds into the show, and it's like we're in twisted turns. I can't make this up. Seconds into the show. We thinking, all right, we're going to get an interview with Renee and Ospreay. No, we're actually going to get a segment from John Moxley and Ospreay. No, John Moxley is going to actually make him official Death Rider. No, Kenny Omega comes out and kind of presses Will, but shows himself he's out live love. No, are you serious? This is called writing, storytelling, creative at the highest level since the Attitude Era, y'all. I don't remember the last time I've just watched a wrestling show and it just felt like, yo, I can't miss a second, dog. I would have been sick if I woke up late and I would have seen this. This set the tone for the night. Incredible, man. Incredible. Hold on, let me make sure. Bobby, you're swerving next time, prepare. No, that's funny. Let me see what the chat say. Cinema. Kenny is champion. Ospreay go a full hill after hinting it versus Swerve. You think full hill? Yo, see, this the thing. 7. How can he go full hill when All In is at Wembley? The story of him accomplishing his childhood dream of being an AEW champion in Wembley. He finally has the company on his back. How can he do that as a heel? Wembley, and he could play heel all day. Wembley is going to blow the roof off. All day. All day. I think he stays babyface, but he's not even full babyface. He's like, you know what I mean? He's with the Death Riders. You see what he did with Swerve. Did y'all see when he had Swerve on the ground? He was about to, Ospreay elbow almost got stuck in the back of Swerve's neck, bro. So he's not all the way babyface, but he has to play the line a little bit. But I think he's about 70 face, but he got that 30% heel to where he's going to take it to the level he needs to take it to get what he wants. And chat, you're going to need that going against MJF. MJF is at the top of his game. Man, think about it. Since MJF won the title the last time, the only thing we could say is the squash match with Darby Allin. And now I keep looking back at it. I hate squash matches, but the more and more time goes on, the more MJF has incredible steel cage matches. The Texas Death with Hangman, even though that was before. He had the match with Mark Briscoe, the match that he hurt his leg with Roosh. Think about it. The only time somebody got over MJF, what you had to do, Darby? You had to kick him in the nuts, then do 4, coffin drops. Nobody really beat MJF in the head up fade yet. You could say whatever about the Dynamite Diamond Ring. You could say whatever. He didn't need that tonight. He beat Hangman Adam Page when he had everything on the line. This is all straight up head up fades. Yo, this is hard, dog. Red Darkside was popping. He said Ospreay equals Princess Padme. What you mean by that, Red Darkside? Mike says, yeah, Ospreay has that killer instinct. Yeah. Yo, Mike, did you hear what he said? Yo, man, he asked Moxley, yo, bro, what you mean when something about, I think he said something like, what you mean it? And Moxley said something to the effect that I can't even let me see if I can't remember what he said. Like I know what he said, but I don't want to paraphrase too crazy and botch what he said. But me paraphrasing, it's like, yo, bro, when you got it, you can't even hold on, bro. I don't even want to botch it, dog. Hold on, because I could say it in my own way, because I know exactly what he was saying. But let me see if I can find it, yo. Hold on. We might gotta listen to exactly what Moxley said, bro.
Go ahead. Okay.
How you feeling? You okay?
Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm fine. I'm doing good. Thanks for being out there for us for that one. I have something that I wanted to ask you, though, while you're here. A few weeks ago, you said about you're starting to see it with me. What do you mean by that?
Well, if I could explain that in words, I would do it for everybody. He who defines himself can never know who he really is. Now, you want to be the real thing? You gotta live it. Look, man.
Dog, do y'all understand how powerful that was, dog? He said, he who defines himself never really know who he is. You know, basically, if I'm breaking it down in my terms, bro, simplifying it, you got a lot of people, and I'm gonna just bring it a little bit broader. We all been there, not even saying anything about anything. I'm gonna say myself. I would say that's why sometimes I don't like talking, because I know when I start talking, I start bullshitting. You know what I mean? It's about, dog, like, we all got things we want to do, whether it's, yo, man, I got to hit the gym. I got to eat better. I got to do this for what I want to do, my business. Or I got to do this for my family. I got to do this. We got to do all these things, and most people are going to talk, and they're going to talk themselves right out of it. No, when you got it, when it's time, when you really want it, yo, the talking gets done at a minimum, if any. You're going to have to show it. You're going to have to show up and prove it, dog. And that, Jon Moxley is a master at just telling a story on that camera. When he asked him, he didn't like automatically respond. No, he gave it a few seconds. Because you got to, what he said, you got to let that die. What you mean when I said I got it? You can't even explain it in words. Not everything could explain in words. That dog, we're just, everything we could use as a word, well, he got that dog in him, is literally for a lack of a better term. Because you're going to have to show up consistently. You could do it one time, but having it one time, that's not really it. You got to do it consistently over a span of 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You got to do it when you don't feel like it. Do it when you hurt. Do it when you're going through a divorce. Do it when you're going through a wedding. Do it when you got kids. Do it no matter what, bro. And that's what John Moxley's teaching Will Ospreay. John Moxley been at the top of the mountain multiple times, multiple companies. He's goated. As great as Will Ospreay is, he still needs this moment to have him goated. For whatever reason, it was always coming up short. But now his time. And when your time comes, you got to not only realize, you got to dig deep as you ever could. You gotta dig so deep, bro. I can't even explain the words how much, dog. Everything has to be on the line. This was so fire to me, dog. And he's speaking life in a Will Ospreay. That's why it's hard for me to see him in a match with Will Ospreay, dog. It's just, yeah, man, it's just a lot. Mox need to give that. Outsanity. See, that's the thing. Mox can't get that speech to Johnny Gargano just because he ain't. You got to get close. Like, why will we talk about? Why would he give a speech about the NBA Finals and how you got to prepare for the NBA Finals if you're not even in a preseason game, bro? Go to training camp before you have any questions about the NBA Finals. Johnny Gargano's fire, but what I'm saying is he needs to, you know what I mean? That speech does nothing for somebody that's not even sniffing the playoffs, let alone sniffing regular season. Johnny Gargano is the closest thing to a water. I don't even want to go over it. Let me just stop. Outsanity, you about to trigger me with that question, bro. You know what this Ospreay Kenny MJF segment was missing? Dan Houser. Electrocuting them and making them. Oh, yeah, y'all can't. I'm not trying to get rage baited, man. Come on, bro. I'm in a good mood, man. MJF retained. Yeah, man. Dynamite looking crazy. That shit's gonna piss me off just thinking about Dan Hells and electrocute Johnny Gar. Yeah, man. It's like and honestly, my stomach turns that I cannot believe I waste time watching the Fed, to be honest. It's almost like watching. Every day I have hopeless hope for them to just fight back, bro. All right, let me see something. Let me go to my. Hold on 1 second, chat. Bobby, at this point, John Moxley is like Big Brother, the mentor. Yeah, hell yeah, Bob Helson. Where y'all LeBron gonna end up at? Where you think LeBron? I hope I went on couch shit. I shouldn't have done it either because I don't really be betting. But I bet go to State. Let me see. Oh yeah, authors. All right, let me try to pull something up real quick, man. Fire match from Mr. Mark Briscoe. Yo, chat. Mark Briscoe, man. He scared me a few times. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be forgetting how nice Mark Briscoe is, bro. I be forgetting how nice Mark Briscoe is, man. Him and MJF chemistry is just so good, bro. He scared me. My heart dropped. I'm like, damn. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Y'all, it would have been funny. If Mark Briscoe won, I would have had to probably come in here and say, like, I want to go nuclear because I said I'm going to go nuclear. But it would have been extremely hard, bro, just because it's like, this was such a good match, man. It was such a good match, dog. Mark Briscoe got color literally seconds into it. Big Tolo said, you know it would be fire, though? Mox and Ospreay at Redemption. One last test and the Death Riders would give Will to provide he could win the world title. All that sounds crazy enough for them to do it. Yo, what's the name? Just said that, Big Tolo. Hold on. Who just said that? Bobby Brian Cage. Damn, I lost who just. My bad. Yo, somebody literally just said that, yeah. Hey, oh no, I think my man Bryce said that. Hold on. Yeah, Bryce said that. Yeah, Bryce just said that, man. So, yo, bro, like I told him, that would be fire. But then you just see what Mox did to Bandito. Bro tried to end Bandito career, man. Rip his mask off. You really want Mox to, because he's gonna even have to go further with Will Ospreay. It can't be no, yo, let's have a friendly fade. No, if you're gonna face whoever you're gonna face at All In, I'm gonna have to go all in, no pun intended. Damn, David P. What did yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Since day one, David P. been like, he was like the first person kept spamming my joint, telling me to watch AEW. Yo, David P. Why you say you disappointed in Kenny though? You think he gonna lose? Big Tolo said that's why it's the ultimate test. Yo, I feel you. That would be fire. That would be fire. Oh, that would be fire, bro. That would be fire. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see. Seven says AEW doesn't get glazed. They get praised for being real promotion. You don't see that go where your WWE blindfold around. Facts. Briscoe Blade in the first 5 minutes of the match almost feels intentional after Netflix. Netflix blurred out Brian Breaker face, man. I ain't gonna lie, chat. It's just so hard for me to talk about anything with the Fed, man. You know, I'll still talk, I'll still joke, but it's just starting to not even be funny anymore. It's starting to not. It's just it gotten that bad, dog. Real rap, bro. Especially with the better AEW gets, the more you realize how bad the Fed is. You know what I mean? That Triple B, man, that be everything, dog. Roshi, what's up, yo? Bobby, I say it again. Mox will create a monster he can't handle. Oh my god, yo, Roshi keeps saying Moxley created a monster. He's gonna take over the Death Riders. Oh my god. Yo, that would be crazy, bro. Fans are done for 26. The lack of blood. WWE Netflix. WWE is rated G. Yeah, garbage. It definitely is. David P said, I know David and Dave was sick of it. David P said, Kenny should have waited till after All In. Yo, David P. But why would you say that? Because if he waited to after All In, he probably would have won. Well, no. So, or I guess, I don't know about that, David. If he waited to after All In, then he would have challenged Kenny Omega? Then he probably would. No, he would have. Kenny Omega waited after All In. He would have challenged Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay probably would have beat him again, because I highly doubt we do all of this for Will Ospreay, then have him drop the belt to Kenny Omega the second time. And now I think before you got to think, everybody and their mom already had redemption booked. This changes redemption a lot, especially if they don't use the golden ticket that they got, and that's doing the time limit thing. Kim says Tony Khan throwing the old Clayton Herschel at y'all. Yeah. No, the time limit thing is the only way out of this. Bruce said, look, I can't wait for the next week because ain't no way Kenny can't challenge again. Tony cooking, but I'm scared. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I wanna go, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wanna go. But yo, if Kenny lose next week, I am going to be shell shocked. It's just gonna be like, can you imagine that build? Yo, listen, chat. I hate that. I gotta go back to it, bro. Kenny Omega loses. Do y'all understand what's being booked next week? This is why I'm having the feeling that I have to go. Which I trust me, if I have to get up randomly to go to anywhere, bro. I'm not a guy that just be spending frivolously. I got kids. I got shit going on, bro. It has to be of utmost. Think of all the events I went to. Double or Nothing, All in Texas, WrestleMania 40, and of course I went to Dynamites and Collisions. But 9 times out of 10, bro, especially if I'm going out, like if I had to go to New York, if I gotta go to it has to mean something, bro. This means everything. 2 things is guaranteed to happen. You're gonna have that building very emotional that Kenny Omega finally did it once again and got the title. Or you're gonna have a building of sickos distraught beyond belief that Kenny Omega is never going to be able to go for the title again. You know, that's why I think it's perfect for Adam Page to come back. Drag Kenny Omega down. Hangman coming back. What can revamp his character more as a heel? Do y'all know how much y'all would hate Hangman if he somehow cost Kenny Omega the match? Now we got a classic match between Hangman and Kenny Omega. Not only that, bro. They both can't. It's just like this will make Hangman goated as a heel. It'll make Hangman new character. Like it'll be everything Hangman needs, bro. Ah, damn, this is crazy. Wick said there's a chance. What chance is there that Mox turns on Ospreay at All In? Oh my God, yo! Oh my God, yo! I didn't even think about that. Yo! Oh, yo, bro! I will lose my shit if that happened. Would that get over or would everyone hate it? I was at Forbidden Door. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Wick, if that happened, the only thing I will be mad at you for ruining it for me. Because I will be like, damn, Wick said it, Wick was right. But dog, could you imagine if Jon Moxley turned on Will Ospreay at All In, cost him the? Oh my God, dog! Yo, Moxley will be goated, bro. Moxley will be goated. Nigga, hold on, bro. Hold on, dog. Wink is fine. Yo, just imagine what y'all thought it was over. Yo, this would be, oh my God, that would be insane, bro. Oh my God. Hold on, chat. Damn, this is so annoying, bro. All right, let me fix something, chat. Hold on. I gotta pull this picture up, man. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God, dog. Hold on. Let me see it with BK. Damn. Hold on. Yo, Wink. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Wink. That idea is so fire, dog. Yo, can y'all imagine that, dog? Hold on. All right, let me fix this. I gotta fix this, bro. Can y'all imagine this? What if Moxley said, "Man, we gonna put the belt back in the briefcase"? You thought I was your friend? Oh my God, bro! That will probably be the greatest heel turn. The greatest heel turn of all time, bro. That will be insane. Jon Moxley will have to get escorted out of Wembley Stadium. He'll have to get escorted by the king and queen out of London. If he did something like this. Ooh, that would be crazy. Mox cost Will the title wearing his shield. Yo, that would be, oh man. If you do go, don't get any front row seats just in case. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I go, I'm definitely. I'm gonna try what Allen Owens do or Owens do. He be on that tip pick. I might try that method, but I don't know if I can though. I don't want to play around, and I might get like a cheap ticket for like 60. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try it. I might try though. I'm sorry, bro. I got to. Mox will cost the title. Oh yeah, yeah. But it's not a guarantee I'm gonna go though. I gotta see. Cause I want to make sure I can stream after. So that'll be like probably the biggest dilemma. But I'll try to figure it out. And they want to lie. AEW doesn't tell story. Yeah, it does. Isn't it fun? There's so many possibilities. Will screw. Yo, Will screw Will is crazy. Oh man, yo, people would be infuriated, but it would be like, hey man, you always got next year. He done broke Will neck, built him up just to destroy him again. Yo, Wink, yo, that's what I mean, dog. I promise. These companies need to hire some of these people, dog. That would have been fire, dog. So you got that. What else we got? We got the Queen. Mercedes Moné. I wonder what she's gonna do for redemption. It's because it seems like it's gonna be her and Tekla. I just wonder how this is about to play out, man. Because yeah, I know they're gonna tell a good story. I still wish Mercedes was a baby face, but WWE tells lies. Will have to come. Will have the will. Will have the will come all in. Sasha Banks. Tony Khan must be smoking that top shelf shit. Yeah. Tony Khan on that high grade, man. He booking crazy, dog. Yeah, this is. You mean Mercedes Moné did a promo? I'm waiting to see where this goes. With her and Tekla, man. We didn't even see Tekla tonight. Yeah, Will confused. Oh yeah, did y'all see this? Now, chat. I don't know if y'all peeped this, but Darby Allin said something very concerning. The Jet, we had Leo Rush, fighting the Jet. The Jet wins. Of course, Darby Allin comes out now. He wants the title. He wants the TNT title because he got screwed. He didn't get screwed over, but the Jet. I was there, man. He did him dirty at Double or Nothing, at the end of Double or Nothing, which made it. Oh my God, we was all shocked. So then he helps Team Briscoe. Okay. Then he does some. This dude is a criminal, bro. He puts an explosive in Kevin Knight's book bag. It blows up in his face. Kevin Knight falls off the cage. I'm thinking that should be enough, but no, he wants a title shot. Okay. Kevin Knight says, yeah, the Don Callis family OG. He says, nah, bro, you a criminal. But now Darby Allin says something weird. He says, all right, bro, you dug your own grave. What does that mean? What can be worse than you just blew an explosive in a guy's face? I thought Kevin Knight was done, bro. That was bad. Dog, that explosive was horrible. That wasn't enough. So he said, all right, you done dug your own grave. Like, what? What are you going to do? Pull out a pistol? What are you going to shake him? I don't know what's in this guy's mind, but hopefully the good police force in Florida arrest this guy before he gets into the venue in AEW. I don't know what this sick puppy has planned for Kevin Knight, bro. But I'm going to try to reach out to Kevin Knight, bro. Just take the match. Take the match. Take the fade at Redemption. Give some time to heal. I don't want to see what this dude has coming up with. This dude is really sick, y'all. I'm telling you, man. He's going to have him buried alive, yeah. The flamethrower coming back. Yeah, it's like, bro, coming out with flamethrowers. It's like, dog, this dude is sick. Darby gonna commit various crimes against Don. Yeah. Darby does own. Yeah, he does. He owns a flamethrower. I know, bro. He's just a different character, bro. This is not a dude that you're gonna want sitting around with free time thinking about what type of ways he could you know what I mean, main you or something like that, man. Darby will be in black ops mode. The Dream Police is coming for me. Somebody gonna get set on fire again. Yeah. Hopefully, bro. I don't know, man. I gotta holler at it. I gotta make a few phone calls, Chad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is I don't think Don Callis and them caught that because they didn't even really say nothing. Bro said, all right, man, you dug your own grave. Ah, man. Darby Allin and Kevin Knight. I think we might do that at Redemption. We might do Darby Allin, Kevin Knight at Redemption. Yo, chat. My bad. You know, I be buried alive match is crazy. Drag him in the desert. Yo, that would be crazy. Yo, chat, real quick. I'm just seeing this. I be seeing this more and more and more and more and yo, I can't even make this up. When I was in line getting checked at Dynamite, when I was going through the metal detectors, some boy was like, "Yo, Bobby Monsoon, what's up, bro?" I'm like, "I wish I knew your name. I would have shot you out." You know, I was like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" He said, "Yo, man, I got sick of WWE, bro. This is my first Dynamite." I'm like, "Oh wow." I said, "Bro, you gonna have fun, man. You gonna have fun, bro." I can't even make this up. Now, look, I'm just seeing this on X. Bro said, here for my first live Dynamite. I'm telling you, chat. For my first live, dog, it's going to happen more and more and more. The conversion happened already a few years ago, so it's not even like it's going to be the first time. Some people are going to be new. Some people are going to be spinning back. People are sick of paying these dumbass high prices for a dumbass product. Why not pay a reasonable price, then leave? Yo, there's people that left this Dynamite trying to figure out how I got to get to Florida because, man, it's must see. That's the point of episodic TV. You're going to want to tune. What is going to happen next week that's going to have me tuning in? Yeah, it's happening more and more, man. Oh damn, Collision was pre-taped. All right, so we'll get to see what's gonna happen on Collision. Let me go back to see. Let me see what else is going on. All right, so you had Mercedes Moné, you had Darby Allin. Kevin Knight won his match against Leo Rush. We know we knew Leo. God, that black championship Leo Rush got is fire too. Let me see. Leo Rush. Damn, I can't even find it. All right, let me see. Authors of Wrestling. Damn, I wish I could see that black championship. All right, yeah. So Darby Allin did his thing, man. Y'all got y'all man. Switchblade Jay White. He comes back with the Bang Bang Gang. He wants a piece of Finley. I'm wondering what's. I wish he was wrestling tonight. We probably gonna see him at Beach Break or something like that. Did you see Leo scared Don and Don? Yeah, I literally just seen a clip of that. Yeah, Leo Rush is different, man. I wish I could see that black belt, man. Like, damn. I don't know if y'all missed it. He painted the whole belt. Real Rush black. Or age belt. He painted the whole belt black. It's like, yo, they're letting him cook with this title, bro. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Damn, if I try to click on it all the way, it's probably gonna. But y'all, look at this. Bro done painted the whole Ring of Honor title all black. It don't even look like a cool type of black. This is just all like, just you can't even see the title. It's like, yo, bro is sick, dog. He knows. He knows. Yo, oh my God, Leo is cooking, bro. I saw that black belt, the switchblade. Yeah, switchblade fire. Breathe with the switchblade. Yeah, I want to see what switchblade gonna do. I hope he fights next week, man. Fire, bro. Everything Leo Rush doing is just working, dog. You know what I mean? I guess Leo's a black belt now. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Kevin gotta stop going in the strange bags. Yeah, that was crazy why Kevin went into that bag. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy why Kevin went in that bag. That thing was weird. But you know, he winds up beating Leo Rush though. Then you got Tommaso Ciampa. Wow. I gotta start using Safari, bro. That's my last time using Google Chrome. Hold on, man. Then you got Tommaso Ciampa and Jericho, man. This feud is heating up, bro. Spring break. They're gonna go in on spring break, man. They're definitely gonna go in on that spring break. Ball. You know, Leo Rush and Ospreay were a tag team called Uptown Funk and came out dancing to Bruno Mark for real? Wow, I never knew that, yo. Hold on, Uptown Funk. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Alright, let me see. Uptown Funk. Hold on. Uptown Funk tag team. Hold on, Leo Rush and Ospreay. What the hell? For real? Hold on, where they at? Will Ospreay, Leo. Did y'all know that? Will Ospreay and Leo Rush? Oh, snap. They don't even got no footage of them? Uptown Funk. What's it? Uptown. Oh, Uptown Funkers. Independent professional wrestling tag team. Uptown Funkers. Oh, snap. Leo Rush. Look at the. Damn, that's crazy. I got a chance. They came out to Bruno Mars. That's hilarious. What is weird is Kenny wins next week. Then maybe equal score at Redemption. Yeah, possibly. My man Chris Collins in the building. Hey everyone, I haven't been available for the streams, but been working. And this past Saturday was my birthday. Happy birthday, my man. Happy belated, my man Chris Collins. Hey Chris, I know you see the shakeup that's happening, brother. Yo, man, you gotta let the chat know what you think, bro. I'm guessing you got Kenny Omega. bro. Yeah, man. I'm guessing you got Kenny Omega, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Chris Collins. If Kenny Omega lose, bro, I know you gonna be heartbroken. Yo, the Sickles is gonna be heartbroken. I don't know if they even gonna be able to recover from it. Let me see. Yeah. Shout out my man Chris. My man, yeah, I want to know, man. It's gonna be a hell of a late birthday gift if Kenny lose, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, Dynamite was fire. I said it on X, but I'll say it again. Happy. Oh yeah, that's what's up, Sir Smoke a Lot. The Don Callis family. Nah, facts. Let me put my man up here. Oh damn, let me see. Yeah, man. But yeah, shout out my man Chris. I want to know what, not gonna lie, thought it would happen at Redemption, but next week I could see it. But might be a timeline draw. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. People think it's gonna be a timeline draw, y'all. Honestly, I think that's the only way you get out of this. The only way Kenny Omega, everybody, the only way you get out is a timeline draw, bro. Then they run it back at Redemption. Damn, look. Authors of Wrestling said it. Call me crazy all you want, but I think a certain cowboy is going to make sure that Maxwell doesn't walk out a beach break with that AEW championship. Oh, so he think Hangman gonna come back and cost him the title. I think Hangman needs to come back and cost Kenny the title. A new generation said if Kenny loses, I'm going to jail. Yo, if Kenny loses, dog, people are going to be heartbroken. First Hangman, then Kenny. I just don't see it. I mean, I don't know. This so hard, bro. Ospreay versus Ken Omega. Oh yeah, there's a clip I saw where they're dancing the funk. MJF can film a movie. Oh nah, I said this at the beginning of the year. I don't want no MJF. You need to be here, bro. Shout out to. I know you got to get the bag. You got to do what you got to do, but we need you here for the majority of the year, man. Hangman will return probably at Redemption to screw MJF. Nah, first was Cody. Yeah, I remember Cody. I don't even be counting Cody though, cause I wasn't really there, and he went to the Feds, so it's just like, yeah. Omega versus Ospreay at All In will be awesome. Omega versus, oh yeah, but also sad that Kenny only gets like a month to hold the title reign. Hold on, bro. Yo, TML just said something interesting. Hold on. Kenny Omega AEW. Yo, chat, TML just said something real interesting, dog. Low key, I don't know if y'all caught it. I'm trying to look at his title reigns, bro. Oh my God. Kenny Omega won the title December 2nd, 2020. He kept it November 21st. Yo, TML said, yo, if Kenny Omega does beat, look at this. All right, now look at this, chat, real quick. I'm so happy AEW got this on the website. Okay, 11 days. So I guess it did happen before. He had the title only 3 days? Why did Punk only have the title for 3 days? Man, what was going on? I gotta do my research. What the hell? Does anybody in the chat know? I gotta just do my research, bro. Cause I'm looking to see these short reigns. I'm guessing it happened before, but yeah, Kenny Omega really gonna have the title for a month from Redemption to? That doesn't make sense, chat. Oh, he broke his foot. CM Punk the best 3 days. Oh, for real? He got hurt? Damn. Punk got hurt? He got injured, and I think it led to him being the real AEW. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Grandmaster Sizzle. Punk got injured and Mox squashed him. Mox beat Punk in one move. Hold on, bro. Are you serious? John Moxley squash. I would show it on here, but I know they're gonna strike the joint. I think that might be the old one. I'll check it out when I'm a little later. Damn, I didn't know that. Okay, but yo, that don't seem weird to y'all that Kenny Omega's gonna have the title for 1 month? I didn't even think about that. Punk got into the shoot brawl with the Elite. Oh, for real? Wow. Dude thought he was 25, jumped in the crowd and leaving his foot on one. Yo, Christopher is dumb. His bro said his foot was on 1 HP. Yo, that is insane, bro. That's why Mox says fragile body, fragile ego about. Ooh, okay. Look up Mox saying he's fragile. Moxley says Punk. Damn, fragile Phil.
Look, you have no idea how genuinely sorry I am that CM Punk just didn't turn out to be what you wanted him to be. He didn't turn out to be what any of us wanted him to be when we welcomed him back into this business, gave him a second chance in the greatest sport in the world. It just didn't work out. And while I am truly sorry for that, I know he's your boy, I know he's from Chicago and you love him, I have zero sympathy for CM Punk.
Yo, do Mox really don't really like Punk in real life?
And that is because CM Punk, fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit.
Yo, that sound like a shoot. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't get why Punk wasn't in shape in AEW the way he is right now. He probably playing around, Rando Mac. Probably playing. Kenny holding it in for 1 month is not bad. David, I don't know, bro. Look at this. 1 month? Think about that means 1 month, David? Brand Danielson had it for 48 days. We know that it was only 48 days because he was hurt. Everybody gets at least Samoa Joe. All right, 35 days. You know what, David, you might be right. Because Samoa Joe had it for 35 days. He was a transitional champion. But I don't know. Kenny Omega, a transitional champion? That sounds a little bit weird, but then again, he is. You mean he that health stuff is drawing, bro. Hey yo, Triple GPT, man. I forgot. I meant to ask Triple GPT this. I keep forgetting. Since this incredible episode of Dynamite, if Triple GPC, if you listening, you got said nothing, yo, you can put it in the regular chat. I want to know who is Triple GPT favorite AEW wrestler, man. We know you're a fan of the product, bro. You can play around like you can't wait for Oba Femi and Brock or whatever, you know what I mean? But I would love to know who bro favorite AEW wrestler is, man. Did John and CM Punk feud in WWE? Maybe. I can't even remember, though. I was so over the Fed. Wanted off Swerve at Wembley. What a moment. Yeah, that was my first Bobby Bosch. Oh. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was my first joint. Yeah, yo, bro, you might be. Then he had it for. I guess that's not the worst thing. Darby Allin had it for 39. Samoa Joe had it for 35. If Kenny Omega has it for 30 days. Yeah, I mean, when is redemption? The 27th, so he will have it for 7, 14, 21, 28. Yeah, it'll be 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah, it'll be like 34, 35. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree, David. It's not that bad. Yeah, man. CM Punk washed up. For me, Steamboat, 2 Sting, 3 Omega. Yo, y'all gonna be sick if Omega loses, dog. Let me go through the rest of Dynamite before I get up out of here, yo. This is incredible. How you know? Andrade keep talking about the Triple B. Hey, bro. Huh. You got bigger fish to fry, brother. You got FaZe lining up. Brian Cage is at the front of the line, too. Good luck, bro. You got Brian Cage need that. Kyle Fletcher gonna need that. Who else? Kevin Knight might need that. Jake Doyle might need that. Mark Davis might need that. You got a long list, bro, of fades before you even think. By the time you get down to the Triple B, bro, you like my man said, man, your HP is gonna be at probably 0.5%, bro. It's not even gonna be worth it, Andrade. He gonna have to fade the whole Don Callis. But yo, honestly, I think Andrade might be one of the biggest baby faces now, man. How you know is over. The take a picture with the fans is over. The beef he's about to have with the Don Callis family gonna be over. The matches he's gonna have, dog, he's gonna really build up a strong case by the end of the year to put the belt on him at a certain time. Now let me ask the chat because I wasn't around. I wasn't around with Andrade first stint with AEW. Let me see. Damn, I meant to pin Chris Collins' birthday, but I freaking messed up. All right, let me see something. Hold on, I got a good question for y'all. Hold on. What Andrade run was better for? All right, I'm gonna simplify it, y'all. What Andrade run was better, the first or second? Now look, I wasn't around for the first, but I think my man Anthony told me like somebody, maybe it wasn't him. Somebody told me that Andrade, it was some backstage stuff maybe going on. The politics backstage was maybe got a little. I can't remember who told me that, to be honest. But I heard from somebody though that backstage the politics with Andrade wasn't, you know what I mean? A few feathers was getting ruffled here and there. Then I heard he snuffed Sammy Guevara. Then he left for the Fed. God, dog, they did absolutely nothing with him. He spun the block, came back. And remember, he showed up, joined the Don Callis family, then he disappeared because they tried to have him in a freaking decade non-complete cause. The best lawyers in the world, Don Callis put him with him. Was able to get out the contract, reunite with the family. Had a title, either had a title shot or he got close to having a title shot. But in this journey, man, he just keeps finding ways to go over. The taking the pants off in the middle of the match. The like I said, the selfie with the fans. The how you know. And I was in the building. I watched Andrade match. What's the name? I forgot who he fought at Dynamite. But who did he fight? I can't remember who he fought at Dynamite, but my God, bro, the crowd. I'm like, yeah, I know Andrade over, but when you in that building and you could feel it, you like, oh yeah. Bro, it's almost like he can't miss. Even though he broke my heart, bro. Andrade can't miss, dog. So what was better, the first or second, man? Bobby, what if Andrade to catch the team up and get... Oh. Damn, we still got Takeshita and Okada, Felicia. I forgot about that, too. They're going to have to team up, though. I wouldn't mind that. Takeshita and Andrade versus maybe Kyle Fletcher and Okada. That's what's probably going to happen. Takeshita and Andrade versus Kyle Fletcher and Okada. And I think leading to that, maybe Okada and Andrade maybe have a few segments, have a few run-ins, do whatever, you know what I mean? I like that. The family needs to attack Andrade, put him in a box and send him back to the Fed. Sean said this run is better. The first run felt like he was looked at strictly as a mid-carder. Okay. I was thinking of that. Andrade and the Elite. Ooh, I keep forgetting about the Elite, too. I keep forgetting about Elite. Second. Everybody say a second. Mr. Patrick, what's poppin', Pat? Andrade's second run is his best without question. Damn. I wasn't there for the first. But I know this second run, I'm like, man, if it was anywhere near the first, I mean, wow. Then I heard a lot of people too was telling me that his first run, his English, like when his promos just come off a lot better on this second run. I heard that too. You know what I mean? Like people love Andrade promos on his second run, opposed from his first run, where it just sounded a little bit more choppy. Chris Collins said his second run is the best in his entire career. Damn. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, man. Andrade broke my heart, man. But God, dog, this is. I love Andrade, man. Incredible talent, man. Yeah, man. He cooking, bro. Wink said they are so stacked that they haven't even scratched the surface with a lot of guys like David Finlay was putting on 5-star classics in New Japan Pro Wrestling. You wouldn't even think about it. Roster stacked to the moon. Wink. Yeah. And that's why when people say, yo, Bobby, you think Johnny Gargano gonna go or this or that? The New Day, they got room for the New Day. They got room for, I feel like, Bailey. But like you said, dog, going to AEW, it's to the point now where it's like, if I'm a wrestler and I know I can have banger matches and I know I'm on the level of some of these guys, I'm taking advantage of like what Bandito's doing. I want Bandito to be on the main roster, but that's why I don't even talk about it like that, because I understand what he's doing, bro. You go in the Ring of Honor and he's just dominating over there, bro. The main card is so stacked. It's like you can't win. You can't. It's like putting together the dream team in '92. Like I said in my other video, like who you gonna put in the starting five? Everybody's a dog. We. Yo. Yo, Triple GPT, you crazy. Yo, but who your who your favorite AEW wrestler, bro? Outsanity said how you know is his woo. If only Andrade hooked up with Tiffany Stratton after that 0-3 jab she did to Charlotte to really one up her. Yeah. I think he probably still cool with Charlotte. Yeah, I mean, because sometimes you could break up or have a divorce but still be cool with somebody. You know what I mean? So it's not always about a beef or some animosity, you know what I mean? Like, and I kind of learned that just being an older adult, you know what I mean? Like, it always, but in my younger ages, when I broke up with a woman, it always had to be some type of like animosity. But now at my older age, if I broke up with somebody, it's just like, yeah, man. I try to do my best to just make sure that line of respect there. So I don't even think, I think he just moved on. It was just, it didn't work out. And yeah, man, that would have been crazy though. That definitely would have been crazy. But yeah, man. To be honest, Outsanity, he probably wished the best for her, bro. OZ said Solid Monster reviewer confirmed. Yeah, Solid Monster fire. I'm going to get you on my next podcast episode stream to talk to you about the people who are leaving WWE by 12. All right, yeah, bet. Yo, Wolf, hit me on let's talk about it on X. Michelle's in the building. Yo, Triple GPT, who's your favorite? Yeah, you know, bro, watching. It's no way he not watching, yeah. Buddy says, don't bring up Manny. He's Andrade now. Enzo and Cass reunion in WWE soon. How you feel about that? I ain't gonna lie, Chris Collins. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard for me to care about anything the Fed is doing right now, bro. I'm sorry. They got Enzo. I love Enzo and Cass. I love Randy Orton, Helen. I love it. It's just they've been giving me shit for so long. I'm gonna need them to cook for bro. You gotta give me 30 days, and you gotta give me 30 days in a row, bro. Solid shows, dog. Solid storytelling. But it's Chris Collins is impossible, dog. No matter how much, I don't care even if it was Tony Khan himself, bro. This was one of my favorite. I love this Dynamite show. Let Tony Khan put 100,000 ads on here. I'm coming on. I'm not as excited. I'm not as moved. Oh, and I just got, shout out to people in the Discord. I gotta figure out how to share the link a little bit better. But for the people that is in the Discord, I told you I'm gonna start being in there more. I'm starting to become a fan of Discord more and more. But I was letting the Discord know I got HBO Max now because I didn't want to pay the cable bill because I don't watch nothing else on cable. I just watch, especially the finals is off. It's just like I'm just watching wrestling. So I got HBO Max now. It was like $18, and it's like, oh my God, they're not even showing that many commercials. I promise you, it feels like I get like a minute and a half of commercials, 2 minutes. Then they just throw the HBO Max. So they don't bombard it with commercials, dog. Like my experience watching on HBO Max is so much better, dog. And I didn't want to believe it because AEW fans keep making the excuse. Well, I thought it was an excuse of saying, dog, don't underestimate the numbers on Max. And I'm like, bro, why would the numbers be that different on Max? Now that I downloaded HBO Max, I'm seeing, oh, snap, the experience is a little bit better. You don't get as much. It's just not as much fluff on Max, bro. Yeah, David. Yeah, y'all was right, bro. Y'all was right. It took me forever, but because y'all kept telling me, yo, bro, you keep paying this,
Been a
all this
crazy
bread.
4-year journey. The cameras have seen everything.
Doesn't get much bigger.
Y'all kept saying, y'all keep paying for all this bread for cable, bro. That you sleeping on HBO Max, and yeah, dog. And now I gotta look at the archives on Max too. But yeah, the experience on HBO Max is like, look, I grabbed that job, man. I'm a HBO Max guy now, and I gotta keep it real. You gotta count, and I'm thinking about it like, okay, now I'm not even spending $50 for the pay-per-views no more. I might just start getting the pay-per-views on here, even though I usually get them on YouTube, but I might just start getting them on here to save $10. Yeah, man, like I'm gonna go in the archive of some of these. Oh, they got the archive on here. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go to day one. Hold on. Oh, yep. I'm catching up all the way, chat. Yeah. I'm happy I got this. Cause I be trying to look on YouTube. Now I could go all the way back, bro. All right, yeah. Yep. Yeah. This give me something to do. Or when I'm just chilling, editing, I'm gonna go all the way back, chat. I need to see I need to see since day one, dog. I ain't gonna cap. I need to see since day one, bro. All right, but yeah, shout out to HBO Max. Though. I did not know that my viewing experience. This is yeah, man. It's definitely helped the flow of the show for me. I've been buying the PPVs on Max and the shows. You can watch everything now, bro. Yeah, I seen that. They repeat history. They put history on screen, not acting like it's never happened beyond them. Yeah, you see on Netflix. I don't even know if I got Netflix on here. Netflix on Raw. It's just like, do you see the difference? It's just like, I don't even got Netflix on my computer. Though they literally just acted like 20 years of WWE didn't exist. It's kind of crazy, bro. Then you're paying way more. I thought HBO Max was like $30, $40. It was $18. So yeah, man, shout out to them, bro. Don't spoil me yet. I finished S1. Okay. Don't spoil me yet. I finished season 1 of Game of Thrones. Oh, okay. Is Game of Thrones really that hard? I hate. Yeah, I gotta people keep telling me that's hard. I love all the elite in the chat. Huge huss. Yeah, Antoinette. What's poppin', Antoinette? Keep me sane having AEW at the time. Yeah, I gotta get the $10 one. They also have AEW Live channel on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I see that, Shanti. Let me see what else happened. Yeah, you had Will Ospreay. And yo, did y'all peep this, yo? Hold on. Let me see if I can see it. Damn, I can't really see it. But yo, Will Ospreay, he had the Death Riders logo. He put that joint on his pants. Yeah, you can't really see it. Bro put the Death Riders logo on the pants. It's like, yo, y'all keep saying Moxley might be creating a monster he can't control. Are you serious? Yo, did Tony Khan hear I was contemplating? Dog, this beach break is looking too crazy, dog. Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, Knights of Seven Kingdoms. You will have a very enjoyable experience, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be tapped in. Takeshita versus Fletcher. Oh my God. Why are they cooking like this? What? This beach break looks crazy, dog. This beach break. So you got Tommaso Ciampa, Chris Jericho, Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, MJF, Kenny Omega. These are all bangers. This gotta be 3 hours. They were best friends and Kyle stabbed to like this is supposed to be chat. This is supposed to be on Redemption. Tony Khan is snapping right now. This is supposed to be on Redemption. Ah man. This gonna be a thing of beauty, dog. This gonna be a thing of beauty, man. Damn, bro. Takeshita gotta win. Fire card next week. Yo, Michelle, this is Tony cooking the build, the redemption. Yo, Vayshawn. Taylor. I don't know if I'm probably butchering your name. Let me just say Taylor. Yo. The way he's booking these first 2 weeks, redemption. I don't know how that redemption might be I don't even want to say it, bro. But I would not be surprised if redemption up there with Double or Nothing, man. I would not be surprised, dog. Stuff like this, why I love AEW. Is Takeshita participating in a New Japan? Yeah, I think he is in it. He is in it. Road to Redemption is Sir Spoke a Lot is crazy, dog. Austin said this is what firing on Austin. Yeah, Austin. Firing on all cylinders looking like this for real. Yeah, no, I'm definitely when I get off of live, OZ, I'm I just gotta I'm gonna price some stuff. I just gotta see how it's looking. Cause if I get the ticket, I gotta go out there. I just gotta make sure, cause I'm not even gonna be doing too much stuff. I gotta make sure whatever room I got, I'm able to go to the event, go to the room, be able to stream, have everything set up and everything cool. And y'all know I want to be able to make sure I stay on schedule too. But I'm gonna keep you updated on that. I want to go bad, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to go. Tony Cooker, steak and lobster facts. What do you think Tony Khan would do with Austin Theory? Oh man. Yo, you want to hear something fearfully confident? I see they've been burying Austin Theory so much. I don't even know if Austin Theory could. I'm not 100% confident that bro could. Like, can he even? I don't see, like, honestly, dog, if I'm Tony Khan, yo, Austin Theory, what's up? Congratulations. Welcome to Ring of Honor. Not saying he's not a star, not saying he's not this or that, but you gotta prove that you could. We got Bandito on Ring of Honor, Leah Rush on Ring of Honor, AJ Fox on Ring of Honor, Shane Taylor Promotions, they was on Ring. We got Athena on Ring of I don't know. Austin Theory, just because you was in the Fed, that don't work anymore. You being the Fed means nothing. What is your resume like? Austin Theory, you just had a match with Joe Hendry. That was a stinker. I don't remember. I'm not going in because y'all know I like Austin Theory. I think he has a lot of potential. But you have the stench of the Fed on you, sir. So it's like you coming over here, it actually works against you. Because everybody's looking around like, what has he done to deserve a second worth of TV time? Welcome to Ring of Honor, and yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at you as like 2028, 18 months in Ring of Honor. That's how I'm doing it, bro. And I like, bro, that's my man. I love Austin Theory, bro, but it's just the level of competition is different. It's like the roster is too stacked, sir. Triple H got Austin Theory in a screen relationship with Maxine Dupree. I don't understand why. Someone please it. Yeah, no. Chris Collins, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. You won't be getting the answer to that one. I don't even think the Fed can explain what they're doing. Mr. Patrick, yeah, I think the Ring of Honor shirt has been cooking. I gotta make sure I tap into Ring of Honor more. But Ring of Honor shows definitely being on Ring of Honor is not. That's why Bandito being there, Swerve popping up there, Leo Rush being there, AR Fox being there. That's Athena being there. Yo, Ring of Honor roster is getting scary. I just think it just takes time to build a promotion. Everything just takes time, bro. So yeah, man, I give Ring of Honor another 12 to 24 months to where like, you know what I mean, we'll be asking like, damn, should Ring of Honor take the place of Collision sometime? You know what I mean? Like Ring of Honor, I see they got some talent down there that's getting that good, and with Bandino leading the way, man, sky's the limit, bro. Get your tap in. Yeah, they released almost everyone from the Fed that could hoop. Now they all got entertainers. Yeah, Ring of Honor is like Dynamite and Collision, but on a smaller scale. Gives the wrestlers time to practice everything before. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, Rod. Jay Swiss says Vince must be pissed with Triple GPT's booking. Yo, Triple GPT is hiding under a rock. You talk about the World Cup, bro. I don't even think bro watches soccer, man. Yeah, man. Bro, bro living under, yeah, man, bro know what time it is. Now, how much you would have bet Triple GPT we wouldn't hear the last of it if this show was a stinker? If this show was a stinker, we wouldn't have heard nothing. Come on, dog. And next week, it's crazy. Yo, see, Tony Khan, he could have actually let his foot off the gas a little bit this week because he know what he had next week. It's just God, dog. This was an incredible setup to Beach Break, man. I can't. Yeah, this is gonna be fire. On the other hand, at the Fed, I can't even. I'm sorry, Chad. I gotta. Yeah, that's crazy. Coming off FB was fire. Yeah. AEW has the best roster hands down. Way too many players. Tony is stepping on AEW. Yeah. WWE's neck. Bad too. Let me see what else. I think that was about it. Oh, Maya. Who Maya World facing? Maya World facing somebody on Collision. Oh yeah, Julia Hart. Maya World facing Julia Hart tomorrow. Actually, they got the Collision results. I'm gonna just wait till tomorrow. I ain't even gonna go for the spoilers. Brian Cage, Andrade. They got a good joint on Collision, man. You got my man Ricochet, the Demand gonna be there. Oh yeah, that's another one. Spring Break, Tommaso, Jericho. They should have made this stipulation, man. Tommaso been drawing. Is this AI? I think that's about it though, man. Oh yeah. You got Sheeta being the new champion. I like Sheeta. I like Sheeta. A lot of people was mad at this, but I like Shorty. I like Sheeta, man. New TBS champion. Stephanie. God, I don't know why I keep botching her name. Persephone. with no T. I'll get it right. Damn, Keith Lee, yeah. Other than dream matches, I don't get Tommaso's Psycho Killer gimmick. Other than death matches, yeah. Yo, it's funny that you said that. Because I know what you're saying. But yeah, I like Sheeta too. I love Sheeta too. You got it right. But okay, all right. Yeah, because I'm thinking, I'll always say Stephanie, but I know, Chris, I know you was mad Persephone lost. Yeah, Tommaso, his Psycho Killer gimmick, I don't know. I think he's doing a cool job. I think he's just slow cooking. He's slow cooking, you know what I mean? He kind of went nuclear a few times, but he could definitely use a few more. Fact, no one born in the 90s has been a dub. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, and that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. She was cool, but I wanted Persephone to win. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people did, bro. Maybe I expect Psychopath to act like Patrick Bateman. Yeah. I mean, he could. I think he could. I don't know. I think they just taking his time with it. I think maybe tomorrow, well, maybe next week, he really go nuclear on Jericho. Because with this Jericho feud, he does have an opportunity to, yeah, man, really put it over. God, this is gonna be scary, man. But yeah, what's her name? Hold on, let me see some. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get on to the video. Oh damn, then we got Adam Cage, Kristen Copeland. What's next for them? I don't remember hearing anything next for them either. Let him cook. Survival of the thickest. Yo, that's insane. He's probably bring out the old Jerry. Yeah. Either that or he's trying to bring out the Psycho Killer. He's trying to show everybody why they call him that, man. In AEW, there's always that time where your stars align and it's your turn to shine. Yeah. I just want Persephone more on AEW TV, but I understand she got to be there for CMLL. Yeah, Shorty a star. Shorty a star. And I think she's going to be there more, too. She just cost Chris Statlander the championship. She's going to have to see Chris Statlander for that. And I think Chris Statlander and Persephone is that's a good feud for both of them. That's a good feud for both of them. Hold on, let me see. Said Smoke a Lot said, oh yeah, the survival of the thickest is insane. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, this was a fire episode of Dynamite, man. Hold on. I'm trying to see if it's anything else. Damn, people keep thinking Hangman. Yeah, people keep thinking Hangman might come back, y'all. Oh my God, this is gonna get scary, y'all. Yeah, this is gonna get scary, man. That was a fire episode, Bobby. You need to sleep, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna still put the video together today. I gotta figure it out, man, because AEW got this is so fire, bro. This is definitely so fire. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this video today because I can't. It's just probably gonna be a long video, to be honest. It's a lot to cover. WWE got some BS going on, but also AEW just got a lot of dynamics going on next week. I definitely want to cover, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get to this video, man. Definitely, man. W's in the chat. W's in the stream. W's in the chat. Man, what an episode, man. Like I said, man, just for me to reiterate, because sometimes I could be a prisoner of the moment. So when I see, yeah, man, Beach Break, I'm like, oh, I want to go. You know what I mean? Without even thinking about my finances or figuring everything out. But I am gonna go over it tonight, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna weigh my options tonight. Of course, like anybody else, we would like to be at beach break. But I just need to make sure that I could definitely stream because you know what I mean. I gotta make sure I show up, bro. You know what I mean. I gotta make sure I show up with the people, man. That's like the most important thing for me. You know what I mean. Like if I could go, but I can't figure out a way where I could set my stream up, like kind of like how I did with Double or Nothing, to where like because I had my stuff set up and I was able to leave, go to the show, come back, and like stream like that. If I can't do that, it's just I'm gonna just stay at the crib. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just watch it with the usual suspects. But if I do have a good setup to where you know what I mean, I could go to the show, I could come back and stream. You know what I mean? That'd be fire too. So I'll figure it out and I'll keep y'all updated. But man, the stakes couldn't be higher for Kenny Omega, dog. Two things gonna happen next week. Well, nah, either three things. If it ends in a draw, then that'll be a good way to wiggle out. It's still gonna be a fire match, though, man. But yeah, W's in the stream, W's in the chat, yeah, man. So I'm gonna work on the video tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about, man. Hopefully everybody, yeah, man, stay safe out there. Y'all know it's the middle of the week, so. Yo, you know, I've been hearing this joke on social media, man. People gotta stay alive. We all gotta try to stay alive, not get hit by a bus, not get nothing happen. Don't fall on the train tracks. GTA 6 is coming in November. You got All In coming. You got Redemption. You know what I mean? Life can get a little bit rough, but at least we got some good quality wrestling. We got a good community. We could talk about it, man. Always a glass half full type of guy, man. So I'm trying to see what positive we got going on, and you know what I mean. Trying to build from there. But hopefully everybody have a good week. W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Thank you for everybody watching, subscribing, copping the merch, engagement, all of the super chats, man. I appreciate that, man. That helps the channel the most, dog. And you know what I mean. Just you know, man. I appreciate everything, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the video tomorrow. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. I got my subscribe. Bow!